Sir, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Denali, aka Don Squally. We back at it with another Forza Horizon 3 build video, man. So if you guys were tuning in last week, you will have seen that we did Cam's 240, the one that we are actually driving right now on the channel. And we got a lot of requests to do Chow's 240, which actually, at the time of this video being recorded, I'm pretty sure, sad to say, it was just written off. You know, by the time you guys are watching it, probably going to be about 2 weeks now. You know, and if you guys are watching it in the far, far future, who knows how many months it could have been. But, you know, in memory of Chow's 240, man, we got a lot of requests for that one. So I'm just going to run through the list of people who requested this one, and we are going to get into it, man. Blackfoot, Support Your Local Vandal, Kurtol 2, Dylan Gordon, Clint Elder, and Alex Burton all want to see this build get done, man. And you know what? In honor of this car, man, we're going to get right into this one. So we're going to jump into the auto show real quick, view all, and buy ourselves another Nissan 240 here, man. Now, if you guys had the pleasure of watching this car go from, you know, when Chow first got it, what it was, to where it was when it was actually in the accident, man, this thing actually did a 110% turnaround, man. When he got this thing, it was pretty much clapped out, you know, just missing body panels. I'm pretty sure the interior was already gutted in it. But to be honest, man, the guys at Haggard Garage definitely turned that thing around. Got to give them major props, man, with the body kit, the wheels, the lowering kit. You know, even though the paint job was rattle canned in true Haggard Garage fashion, man, the thing still looked absolutely mint. So in honor of that, we're going to start out with the OEM red color that this car was, and we're going to jump into the upgrade shop and see if we can replicate this build. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this thing had the stock KA in it, if I'm not mistaken, with no turbo, none of that good stuff. This thing was pretty slow, but it'll drift in the rain, man. So we're going to go ahead and leave that stock motor in here. Obviously, we're going to leave the aspiration natural, for sure. And we're going to get into the aero and appearance, because this is really where we're going to make this thing identical to Chow's car. So what we're going to do is just try to find the body kit, and it's obviously that Origin. Looks very dope on these cars, I'm not going to lie. Probably one of the only cars really that I like this body kit on, because I don't know, just the way that the body lines are of this kit, you can see how they kind of flare out. It almost matches like just the lines of the, you know, the bottom of the lights and stuff like that, and I guess the sides of the lights too. Just a couple of the body lines that are actually on this car, man. So I do like this body kit for this car. Now we're gonna go with the charge speed side skirts, just because they look a little more identical to what Chow actually had on his car. Now as far as the wheels go, man, because this thing is going to be pretty low in the horsepower, I think we're just going to keep a street tire compound on this bad boy. Keep the tire width the way that it is. And then obviously we got to search for these wheels. Now I'm not 100% sure what these wheels are called, but I'm almost confident I know where to find them. So when I do, I'm going to let you guys know. So the wheel that I decided to go with here is the Rotiform. Now this is almost identical, if not the same wheel, to what, you know, Orion and gave to Chow pretty much. These were Orion's wheels. I'm pretty sure they were on the Genesis at one point, and maybe a few other cars. So we're going to go ahead, up the size of these wheels to, I'm going to say, a 17. I don't know, they could almost be 18s, man. What do you guys think? 17s, 18s? I'm going to go with 17s just for the look. But they could be 18s, man. I'm looking at a picture of this car right now, and there's a possibility these are, in fact, 18s. We're going to go ahead, upgrade the clutch just for fun. Transmission's going to stay the way that it is. We're going to upgrade the differential, though, because we want to slide this thing, man. Brakes are just going to get upgraded just because I wouldn't mind stopping when I need to. Obviously, full coilover suspension on this bad boy, so we're going to slam it to the ground. As far as the anti-roll bars, I'm going to leave that the way that it is. We are going to do a weight reduction because obviously this thing was pretty much gutted. Don't think there was a cage in this car though, man, so we're not going to do that. Now, as far as modifications go, we're not going to get too carried away, man. Just an intake and exhaust, some simple bolt-ons, and maybe a lightweight flywheel, and I think that's going to be just about it, man. We want to try to replicate this build as best that we can. So, I mean, that's what we got to do in order to replicate it, man. So next up, what I'm thinking we're going to do is jump into the tuning. Now, really, the only thing that I want to do is just slam the front of this car, even up that wheel gap just a little bit, and then put all of our acceleration to high here. I don't really know what that does, but I've heard rumors that it helps you drift, man. So that's what I'm gonna go with. Now, as far as the paint goes, obviously you guys know the scheme: black with the mint wheels. So I'm gonna go ahead, paint this car up real quick, and then we are going to paint the wheels what I'm gonna call minty blue here. I'm just going to skim through a couple of options till I find one I like. And I mean, to be honest, it doesn't get much closer than that. Yeah, that's about it right there, man. Nice minty green, minty blue, bluish green. And I'm thinking this is pretty good. Oh, legalize. I can't even say that, man. Added me as a friend. What up to him? So we're going to go ahead, save this to the current car. Things are looking fresh around here, man. And with that being said, I think the only thing left to do is take this thing out on the street, see what a pretty much stock 240 SX can do. Now, obviously, Chow's 240 just a little bit lower than this one, but that's quite all right. We're going to have to work with what we got here. Now, the key to drifting these cars with such low horsepower is heavy on the e-brake, lots of speed, and just keep that sweet spot going. It's got a little interior view here. Dead stock pretty much, besides an intake and exhaust. And we're gonna take this thing out on the road. Let's go this way, man. I don't even know which direction we're going. Now, I love the way this car sounds, man. What's great about this thing in this current form is it's super realistic, man. Not fast at all, has a very, very, you know, modest, relatable sound to it. You can definitely tell this car is pretty well stock. It just feels like something you would drive in real life, you know what I mean? It sounds just like a Honda. Nothing crazy, barely any wheel spin. Oh, I thought we could weave it, but your boy's depth perception is a little bit, little gibbled, it looks like. We are just killing this speed zone right now. Oh, now we're starting to pick it up. Yeah, this thing reminds me a lot like a Civic single cam, gutless. See if we can do a burnout here. Will it do a burnout? Let's have a little look here. Oh yeah, she does a little peel there. Oh, we got the first. See if we can go up here and get a race with this guy, even though he's probably gonna smoke me. I don't know if that's a GT86, a Scion, or what, but man, he's booking it pretty good, actually. I'm not gonna lie, we might not even be able to get this guy. Little togie action here. Ah, he's going off-road, you lucky sucker. So all in all, this thing, not entirely that fast. Sounds great, looks great. Return of the dead batteries, man, can't win out here. It looks great, sounds great, handles pretty good. I'd really hate to see what this thing would do if we didn't take any of the weight out, because I'm sure that's helping it get around quite a bit better, but my God, with full interior, this thing is probably an absolute dog. Let's see if we can drift around this little roundabout here. You just gotta keep hitting that e-brake, kind of clutch shift it. Oh, I guess I'm going the wrong way here. So yeah, it's kind of an alright little car, I guess. Having a hard time keeping her sideways with such a little amount of power. I'm used to, when I do my drift builds, man, I'm used to getting them high horsepower, lots of grip. So you can really control where it's going. Whereas this thing is the exact opposite, man. Low horsepower, no grip. Fun, man. I like this. I like the way it sounds, I'm not gonna lie. Again, in another speed zone, just absolutely crushing it here. So, you know, I'm kind of bummed out to see Chow's 240 wrecked at this point, man. It was actually very tastefully done, not a whole lot. And, I mean, once they painted the whole thing black, it was like literally, the thing didn't need much more, man. It was pretty much good to drive. It looked great. It was, I don't know, man. So at this point, I have yet to see a video with the outcome. Is, you know, the last video I saw about it, it was sitting in the not really the impound, but the insurance, I don't know, holding area, whatever. So I'm still waiting the video to see if that thing was actually, you know, 100% written off, which by the looks of it, I don't see, you know, I don't see it being fixable unless they get the insurance money, buy back the title, and then, you know, obviously the Haggard guys are pretty good at, you know, building cars and stuff like that. They could probably fix it, so long as the trunk area isn't damaged too much, and, you know, if you bolted up another trunk, it would bolt down properly. But we'll see, man. Only time will tell. But for the time being, his legacy lives on in a video game, man, through me and others who have created his vehicle. So as always, if you guys did enjoy this one, don't forget to smash that like button. If you guys want to see more and you are not subscribed yet, definitely do so, man, because we are putting out new videos every single day. And I don't know, I don't see myself stopping anytime soon, man. So it's definitely a good opportunity for you guys to get on board, you know, what I like to call quality content, man. So as always, I am your boy D Nolly, aka Don Squally. I just want to say thank you guys for watching, and we gonna catch y'all mofos. Say what? At the next one. Peace. Recovery of a lifetime. Oh fuck! Oh no! Oh fuck! Yeah, keep on rolling there. Yeah. Don't worry about the race or anything. Oh.